So what is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech, and welcome to this video on the iOS 9.3.5 official release that Apple just dropped for your iPhone 5, 5S, SE, 6, 6 Plus, 6S, and the 6S Plus, as well as it should be the 4S as well. Anything that had 9.3 version. This is a big update, and I would highly recommend you go ahead and do it here. So it does, you can see it is going to vary in size depending on what model you got. This is the SE right here, and this is the regular iPhone 5. The 5S might be right in between in terms of the size to update. But you can see, I'm going to show you it on the iPad Air or Pro here, so we can see what it brings. So it provides an important security update for your iPhone and iPad, is recommended to all users. So I'm going to go ahead and update it right here really quickly here on the SE, as this one is probably the quickest to update here. Let me go ahead and put my password in. But let's talk a little bit about this update here for your, your iPhone here. So let me go ahead and hit agree here. So this brings a major security flaw, codenamed Pegasus, that was in, somebody was trying to hack into, and it's been around for a while, but trying to hack into iOS and compromise your information via text messages, calls, FaceTime calls, and such. And, that's very a risky thing. So I would highly suggest that you go ahead and update this. And it does bring some jailbreak, patches too. So if you were trying to get jailbreak, this is going to patch it up some more. And this might be the final release for iOS until, iOS 10 comes out. This is not going to be a release that is going to, speed up your iPhones at all here for, iOS 9.3.5. This is just going to be, a patch for security. As a lot of the updates have been for iOS, they've just been patches for security. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this update really quickly, and I will be right back when the SE is done updating. I'll update these guys later, but for now I just wanted to update the SE because it is my latest device, and it's also one of the fastest to go ahead and update. So once it updates, I'll be right back with you guys in a second. Okay, so while that's loading up here, I just want to talk a little bit more about, this update. So it was discovered on August 11th, 2016. This malware could compromise your information, that I, talked about through, your text message, your email, and more. So, this is an update you might want to do. It was actually, according to Lookout Security, this was an advanced attack because, it used encryption, which basically allows the person who's hacking to not be seen in your devices. So they can literally be hidden behind the scenes attacking you. So like, for example, if you're trying to do something on text, you wouldn't even see any ads, or you wouldn't see any type of, permissions or anything. It would just be happening without your, awareness or your consciousness around that. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to update you on that and make sure that you're aware of this, vulnerability in iOS 9.3.4. As I'd like to keep my devices updated, so I like to keep them as secure as possible. Also, Apple quickly jumped on this, but yeah, the spyware was codenamed Pegasus, so if you want to look into it more, if you're interested in that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of what it brings. Like I say, it's just some major bug fixes that, you might want to go ahead and do. This is not a, software that's going to slow down your Apple devices. This is not a software that's going to, speed them up. It's probably going to be exactly the same speed overall, but it will exploit, jailbreak. So if you want jailbreak, you're not going to get jailbreak for a few days now on this one until somebody can jailbreak. So I wouldn't do it if you're going to jailbreak, but if you want to be, if you're on official release versions and you like your software to be nice and secure, go ahead and do this update. And I'll be right back once it loads up and we can see if the speeds changed at all, which I highly doubt it hasn't, but I'll be right back once this is finally installed and loaded up here on the SE. Okay, so I'm now in on 9.3.5, 13G36 for the iPhone SE here. You can see right there, iPhone SE. So yeah, now we're on here, and you can see overall, it's not going to be that much different. There is no visual changes whatsoever here. The visual changes are coming in the iOS 10. I don't know what I'm doing there. I don't know how to tap an app or something today, but if I go into calculator there, you can see still blazing fast for the SE, still going to be quick on whatever, device you're on. So don't worry about, speed and things like that. But if you're coming from an iPhone 5, it will be less space to update. If you're on an iPad, a little bit more, and I would assume on an iPhone 5S, probably right in between those two, and on a 6, right in between those two. So yeah, I would say if you're worried about security, or you like to keep your devices super secure, or you have a ton of personal private information here, go ahead and do this update. It's highly recommended, especially when you got firms like Lookout, which is a major security firm. They know what they're talking about with security. You might want to go ahead and do this update. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do no speed test on this. Maybe I'll do a speed test tomorrow or something. Just go ahead and let me know what you guys want to see on iOS 9.3.5. Like I say, iOS 10 official release will be dropping on this channel when the official release comes out. I don't mess with the betas. But by the way, if you do mess with betas, Apple just dropped iOS beta 8 for iOS 10, which is only 1 week after they dropped beta 7. So if you want to go ahead and get that, you can go ahead and get that. But if you don't want to jailbreak, or if you want to jailbreak, probably don't do this update. But if you're worried about your security, definitely go and do it. And I think you should be, because that's where all your information could be compromised at. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for more technology videos like this. We cover Apple, Android, Samsung, Windows. We cover it all around these parts and everything and anything that comes to mind tech. Share this with somebody who's got an Apple device that can help them out, raise their awareness, and have a great day wherever you are. I know I will. Be sure to be well, and peace.